Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto News, the Crypto News channel. Today we are going to talk about a major news with the arrest of SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, the former president of FTX. We will also talk about Binance, Ripple with a possible agreement over the next few days with the SEC. We will also talk about NFT. At the level of crypto prices, we have a Bitcoin up slightly, plus 128% to $17,200. And ETH also at plus 1% at $1,267. And look at BNB, it's down minus 5%. That's really weird compared to the market up today. But I'm telling you about it in a moment right after information on FTX. Let's start with Sam Bankman-Fried. The former president of FTX has just been arrested in the Bahamas following a request from the United States. So the American authorities made the request to the Bahamian authorities to arrest SBF and extradite him, so the extradition should normally take place. We don't have a precise date for that yet, but he will really face justice in the United States. Why? Because he is now charged with several things. Electronic fraud, money laundering, also title fraud. We will say that he did not respect the things of the SEC around the regulation of financial securities. People have been waiting for this for a while. Everyone said to themselves, but why is he still not arrested? Why, when it was clear that he had done fraudulent things there, he was not worried? Some said it was because of the millions and millions he gave to the Democratic Party. In the end, it's just that justice is slow. In fact, justice takes its time. It took a month, but finally he is charged. He should end up in prison, that's what I imagine. And we will now see the rest of this case, especially why he is the only one to be charged. All other members of FTX so far have not been charged. I'm thinking of Caroline Ellison, Gary Wang, and the other people who haven't been charged at all. So some people say potentially that we are in pure speculation, but that some people would have turned against SBF, in particular Caroline Ellison. There were rumors that she was in New York or had been there for the past few days, but hey, I think we're still going to find out lots of things soon on this whole story. It's really not over. And just before his arrest, he had tweeted that the members of the inner circle, I'm thinking of Caroline Ellison and the 4 or 5 people I just mentioned, would have created a group on the Signal encrypted message, a discussion exchange group which would aptly be called Wired Fraud, which is one of the charges. And on this group, they were exchanging confidential information just before FTX went bankrupt. This is one of his last tweets before he was arrested. I quote, "He completely denies that he was not a member of this group, that this group never existed, and that he thinks it is false." That's the deal for FTX. It's not over yet, every day full of twists. And now let's move on to Binance. This FTX affair scares everyone. It scares all the crypto exchanges that have embarked on transparency, more transparency on crypto. I had already given you my overall opinion on the exchanges. It is made to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. And if you need it for the additional functionalities, like stacking or other, it is up to you to take the risk of use exchanges to do this, because you are not in possession of your keys when you carry out this type of operation. Therefore, following this panic linked to FTX and following various audits which have been produced by the firms of audit like Mazars mainly, people started to worry about the financial health of Binance and other crypto. And there were many withdrawals on Binance. There were more than $900 million that were withdrawn from Binance over the past 24 hours. Even though they have over $65 billion. It's still not insignificant. But there you go. It's still a significant amount that has been removed. Most other exchanges have also experienced Bitfinex withdrawals. $100 million have been withdrawn. Crypto.com, much less 17 million. This comes to us from Nansen, the blockchain analysis firm. On top of all that, there were problems with withdrawals in USDC. CZ explained on the subject. You should know that some time ago Binance made an auto-conversion of all USDC to BUSD on the Binance platform. Was to merge the order books and have more liquidity in particular, and of course also preferred their stable BUSD coin, which is the Binance coin and which is made in collaboration with Paxos. So following that, when there is a lot, Binance does not necessarily have the right amount of USD at any time. They have the equivalent in BUSD, and to be able to convert the BUSD in USD, they must pass by a bank which is in the United States. As a result, it sometimes requires waiting a few hours and also waiting for the opening hours of the bank. This is the explanation that CZ just provided on the subject. So it's still some things. I think they're going to freak out some of the crypto population. It echoes FTX, some things that FTX might have said, on the fact that pensioners are blocked while waiting for the banks. I think in my opinion that this is not at all the case today. Honestly, in my humble opinion, the situations are second to none. FTX did not have a cold wallet, while on Binance we have everything on the blockchain. We have more than $65 billion on the blockchain that we can see, and see that there are crypto associated with users. I'm going to talk to you now about Ripple and the fight with the SEC, the authority of the financial markets in the US around XRP. The fact that they would have done illegal things and that they do not respect the rules of the SEC during the launch of XPR and the regular XRP sales. Well, we have Charles Hoskinson, the co-founder of Cardano and XRP, who just said in a live yesterday that he had heard rumors around XRP and around a deal that could be done with the SEC by December 15th, so it's very soon. Just to clear things up, he's saying he thinks it's true. That's what he said in a tweet. He just heard those rumors. I don't usually like you talking about rumors on this channel, but hey, we had a lot of press articles on the subject. I still wanted you to be aware of what might happen to XRP over the next 2 days on, and the SEC an out-of-court deal that isn't too hard on Ripple would be, let's say, the best case scenario for XRP. Let's say there it is. He pays a fine of X million dollars. That's negligible for Ripple. They can even pay tens of millions or even hundreds of millions. They don't have a problem at that level. But we'll say if an amicable agreement that goes, I don't know, indicates the mandatory closure of Ripple, or the blocking in the United States, or things like that, could really have a bigger impact. We'll find out soon, or maybe it's just a rumor and it's not at all founded. I now wanted to talk to you about NFT with Dogami, a French company that has just raised 7 million euros from investors to continue developing the project, knowing that they had already raised tens of millions of euros some time ago. Eventually, they still need more funds. They launched the first version of their application, Doga, on November 30th. They are onboarding users little by little. And you just have to remember that the price of the Doga token has dropped enormously. There is actually a 96% decline from its all-time high. The token is in trouble, but he continues to build, to develop things, and we will see if they will succeed in developing this whole ecosystem based on these small dogs that we can adopt, represented by NFTs. And also finally on NFTs, Reddit has just exceeded 5 million avatar NFTs on Polygon. These little aliens you can see here, you can get them almost for free on Reddit. That's why it's so popular. And people really say it's an example of society. We're going to say Web 2, which is moving on to Web 3, and a really open Web 3 project, and which allows more people to discover NFTs. These people will also discover crypto, and it's really a very good thing. That's what I'm going to tell you today about the various crypto news of the last 24 hours. Hope you enjoyed the content. If so, please feel free to subscribe, like, and tell me in comment section what you think about this video. See you tomorrow for the next video.